Hi there, I'm Patrick Fabian with Commvault, and I'm pleased to have an opportunity today to present you with a whiteboard presentation that reviews challenges facing today's IT organizations. Let's get started by taking a look at the IT figure in the center of the screen. That represents today's modern IT professional. IT executives like you are under a tremendous amount of pressure today, both internally and externally. The most intense pressure comes from fast-growing business requirements. You're being asked to reduce your IT budget while still improving overall effectiveness. According to Forrester, 70% of IT budgets are spent managing organizational operations, systems, engineering, etc. In other words, just keeping the lights on, leaving just 30% to be spent on new projects and innovation. Many IT leaders are also under pressure to make data technology decisions that lower their total cost of ownership. The upshot here is that IT leaders like yourself are expected to do much more for a lot less. Your teams have to also be continuously adapting to new changes in technology. There's a massive amount of stuff out there. Technologies that are promising to make things faster, better, and cheaper. They're in a constant state of multiplication and growth. And while all this is happening, your line of business partners are demanding more value from you than ever before. Increased expectations around IT performance. These three pressures alone will only get worse over time because of how most organizations manage their data. And finally, you're also being asked to provide secure access anywhere, anytime, from any device for growing volumes of data, which only increases the workloads your teams have to manage. The IT organizational landscape has evolved, created fragmented and siloed areas of data management, as these illustrations show. But these are producing new challenges to the business. For example, the C that just appeared on the board, that stands for cloud. Many companies have a top cloud initiative that shifts data outside the company's walls. When data leaves an organization, operational complexity invariably arises along with new workflow demands. You also have a new large number of net new applications running. Applications running in a virtualized environment. That's what the V stands for, virtualized. Many of these are mission critical applications that struggle to maintain the right application data and provide fast, efficient data recovery. Other challenges are also presented in the area of infrastructure and storage. Companies are oftentimes storing multiple copies of the same data across different workloads and different locations. And finally, on this graph, you have application development. They're creating new applications the lines of business use to drive revenue. You have to be rapidly growing and creating new methods of data management in this area. So the problem really is that, data is scattered throughout among these different silos, and it's creating negative impacts in three important ways. One, data will only continue to grow. Along with the line of business and compliance demands, a fragmented approach to data management greatly expands your exposure to risk. It also means you're paying too much to manage and protect your data. You're already under cost pressure, so this simply isn't acceptable and can't continue. And finally, inefficient workload demands and staff limits, these stifle your ability to create value for the business. So the current approach to data management only intensifies the pressures and challenges you're already facing. To succeed, you need to think of data not as a challenge, but as a strategic, critical corporate asset. So the answer here is a new approach: consolidation and simplification. So in order to meet the demands of the business, your IT organization needs the ability to manage data across all these fragmented areas. You need to consolidate, integrate, and automate how these different groups manage their data. And you need to do it while providing the lines of business full access to their data. This new approach is the only way to dramatically drive down your costs, risks, and effort so you can better meet the growing demands of your organization. Commvault is uniquely positioned to help you accomplish these things. And that's what I'd like to have some time to visit with you about today. That concludes my whiteboard, but certainly not our conversation. Thank you.